Hey air signs, happy Valentine's Day. So this is a special reading here for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This can be your sun or your moon sign, and or you could be a cross watcher dealing with an air sign who has sun or moon. My readings are in fact vice versa. I tell more of a story than anything, so take with you what you understand. It's always what I tell you guys. There's a break in the storyline that is not making sense to you. That could be just because it's for another air sign. Throw that part away. Put the pieces to the puzzle together for yourself. And also go check your other sign, whatever opposite, it is here. And take with you what you understand from that also and kind of do a collective, okay? I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently here at the end with the romance angel cards, and I have some other message cards. I will be doing them for the individual signs, but for the cards Mancy, it is in fact going to be a collective read, okay? So I'm going to be sorting the cards here, and then we're going to jump right into it. If any other signs do come out in the reading, okay, I will tell you what those signs are, but also understand they can be energies, okay? So it could just be the energies that you're under, the person you're dealing with is under, and or, these could be outside people that are kind of involved in your circumstance or situation, and it can also be your opposite sign of what your air sign is right now, okay? So I am sorting the cards and we're going to jump right into it. At the end of this reading also, I'm running a special for my YouTube viewers for Valentine's Day. It is running until the 17th. So at the end of this video, I will let you know what that is and how you can go about getting one if you would like, especially, if this reading does resonate with you and you want to look into your personal situation, okay? So I'm almost completed here. I always say thank you for your patience. I like to do this live because I don't, want anybody being like, oh, you picked the cards, and, I don't really understand what sense that makes because it doesn't make any to me. I mean, how else? I mean, I don't know what your personal circumstances and situations are. I'm just kind of here to help. So me pulling cards prior to doing this doesn't serve a purpose for me and or you, right? So here are your cards. Air signs, got a pretty thick stack here, so I will pull as many circumstances and situations that I possibly can in order to cover all of you, okay? So your first card out here is the Ace of Spades in the upright. You also have the Nine of Spades, the Eight of Hearts, Seven of Hearts, 10 of Clubs, 6 of Hearts, King of Hearts, King of Spades. The King of Hearts is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? This can also be a father figure. It can just be somebody who is emotional, okay? We also have an air sign here, which I'm reading for air signs, obviously, but this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the King of Spades. This is somebody who is more analytical than they are, how they put out about their feelings. Okay, they're more analytical about them. This also can be somebody of authority, or just somebody who's a leader, okay? Three of Spades, Seven of Diamonds, Three of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Same goes for, what I just explained to you about the King of Spades here. We have the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs is a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, okay? This can also be somebody who's really business focused. This can also be somebody who, runs a business or something of that nature. 10 of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again, 10 of Hearts, 9 of Hearts, 9 of Clubs, 7 of Spades, 5 of Diamonds. Okay, so you have, I don't have any earth signs here. Okay, so I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You also have some connecting numbers here that I have to tell you, okay? You have 2 10s back to back, and you also have 2 9s that are connected here. Also 2 7s, I see. You have 3 7s, you have 3 9s, you have 3 10s. Those are the connected numbers here. Okay, so as you start with the 8 of spade, and with those 10s and those 9s in this reading, it's more or less something's coming to an end here, but it's looking like there's something that's coming to an end. It's like a renewed energy. It's something that is positive here, okay, because it's you have victory, you have karmic completion is something, because you end with the 5 of diamonds. It's the last card out, okay? The karmic completion could be over something that's been lacking progression. There's been like a setback, okay? The setback almost in a sense feels like you've been taking the steps that you feel as if there should be, how do I put, like more of a show of progression, like the efforts you've been putting in. The thing is that the efforts you do put in, they will end up being rewarded, but you feel like there's just a lack of progression and a setback in them being rewarded, okay? Something is completing itself, a cycle, okay? Now, the reason that you could be almost in a sense like feeling this lack of progression and setback is based off of the fact that there's some sort of deception in the third party situation, okay? So the thing is that this isn't something new to you. This is something that you know about, okay? But you feel as if you're trying to make progression and you are back and forth, fickle, right? Stuck in your mind a lot. Maybe air signs. Not shocking. It's an air sign, obviously, trait. You're needing to trust your feelings, okay, about the situation, your specific situation you're dealing with. You could be feeling like you have wishes, you have desires here, but you're feeling like they haven't been met. These wishes and desires could be in regards to somebody who could be at a distance. This person could be so far at a distance that you would need to, like this isn't a simple drive. You would have to, you know, take a flight. I see deceptive energies. They could be surrounding water. They could be surrounding air, whether it's you and or, because my readings are vice versa if you're cross-watching. This also could be deceptive energies around a legal situation. That legal situation would involve some sort of business, and this business was like back end deal. It was deceptive, could have affected you, okay, and or, you know, if it was you doing it to another, you know, it could have affected someone else negatively, okay? There could have been a fire sign and a water sign who could have made some sort of, it's like a choice here. But the choice was almost in a sense like it caused harm to either you or caused harm to another. And you could be feeling some sort of way about this because you, like I said, this isn't something new. You know about it. You have victory over these situations, okay? Whether it is this relationship that I see, because I see that there is mutual feelings. There's an emotional connection here. And it could be with this water sign, or it could be with another air sign. But the fickleness, the back and forth energy, it's almost like you're feeling like your efforts aren't progressing in the way that it's like I put in all this effort, or I've taken these steps, and I'm not seeing wishes being granted or results from these efforts. So why even bother? The thing is that your imbalance in regards to your thoughts are causing you to question the truth of your feelings in the situation. And if you are dealing with something in regards to a fire sign and a water sign here, they could have exchanged a large sum of money, or it's like it was done in order to cause you a lack of progression and a setback in your life, okay? But the thing is that you end up having a victory here, because the cycle completes itself. It's like, whether you're dealing with a relationship with somebody at a distance, they could be dealing with other people who are deceiving them, which is causing this lack of progression and setback with you connecting. But the reason is because this cycle has not yet completed itself, because there is something that has not shown itself. It hasn't broken through, but it's going to, because what happens here, air signs, is that you end up with a victory. It's part of the path. It ends a cycle. It's almost like what goes around comes around. And I feel like you're waiting for someone to receive this karma they deserve, but you're not seeing it. But you're going to. Okay? I'm also seeing here that there's definitely some healing in regards to a connection that you feel on this like deeper connection here. It's showing me with a air sign, could be this water sign. The lack of progression and the setback is because somebody is needing to make a clear decision here. And what it's doing is it's causing you to feel like not, it's like I'm back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about this other person, because they could have been deceptive in the past. But it's showing me, if you are dealing with air or water, You do have this soulmate connection. You will have victory, okay? Wishes will be met. But the steps that you're taking in a positive direction, if there is any lack where you feel like progression, understand that there's just a sense of almost like it's a stalled energy, but it's not really, okay? So emotions cloud judgment, right? So don't allow your emotions to cloud your own judgment and what it is that you know to be true, okay? Because you almost in a sense feel like if you're dealing with this water sign, I have to say this, you have this like emotional connection, but you feel like they're deceiving themselves by lack of ambition to achieve success, right? So you could feel like you're trying to motivate this person because you can see their potential, but you feel as if it's like, yeah, they're causing their own lack of progression and setback, which you would be correct. But once they do gain their ambition in order to achieve success here, they come out victorious, this water sign, okay? And then if your wishes or desires are to, you know, remove this third-party situation and or, you know, wanting to reconcile a situation here with either water or air is showing me that there will be reconciliation. And then if there was or is this circumstance and situation where you're dealing with deceptive people who, in a sense, almost could have exchanged money in order to cause this to you, this is going to end up karmically completing itself. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Clubs in the reverse. This is a legal situation. And then you have the Two of Spades, which is making a decision, but this is also lies and deceit. And it definitely could have been in regards to some sort of malicious energy here, malice, things of that nature, okay? But understand that everything, every effort that you have put in order to complete this cycle, you're going to have victory and you're going to have, you know, whatever was taken from you or whatever, you know, was done out of deceit is coming to an end here. It is almost in a sense like it's destined to happen. And the reason it's destined to happen is because it was done in order to deceive everything, okay? But the efforts you have put towards ending this cycle are going to show themselves because it is part of the path, okay? So don't lose your optimism, so to speak. Don't lose your faith, because what you know to be true, okay, is causing this up here to, in a sense, lose sight of what you already know to be true, okay? So don't lose sight of that. All right, air signs, I hope that was connecting with you. You know, tell me about it. All right, so what I'm going to do with the romance angel cards is I'm going to pull Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius so that you have singular messages. Then we're going to do a message card for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so let's start here with Gemini. This will be for Libra. And Aquarius. Aquarius, you get 2. Okay, so Gemini, you received soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you're dealing with that person that you do have that connection with, you know, I see positive directions being moved in, okay? But also at the same time, if there is that third party situation, it's telling you not to lose, you know, your mind over it, but trust your feelings, okay? So Libra, you have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I'm just going to tell you this right now. Not only Libra, but for anybody viewing this video, regardless of what your sign is or your, reason for viewing it, loving yourself first is the most important thing. And the reason being is because when you start to put other people in control of how you feel about yourself, this is where you start to lose your own personal, perception of yourself, because we end up being so worried about how everybody else views us that we forget to ask our own self how we view ourselves, considering the fact that you're with yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, depending on the year, forever, every single day, forever. But when we start to put conditions on ourselves in order to feel good, that isn't unconditional love of self. So yes, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive because you just truly know who you are, regardless of what anybody else's perception is. Because if it is conflicting with how you feel about yourself, then it's not true. Okay? And then we have Aquarius. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is hysterical because didn't I just say not to lose your optimism? And here's the card that is telling you to remain optimistic because your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay? Like I said with the reading, not to lose your optimism based off of not seeing the results that you feel you should be. Okay? It just is not so much that it's like, oh, it's completely stalled. It's like the cycle is completing itself. It's just there needs to be momentum put behind the things that need to have momentum put behind them in order to get there. Okay? Now, I'm going to do a message card. Message card will be for Gemini. Gemini, yours is already out. I don't know what it is. I'm putting it down. Okay, now we have Libra. And this one will be for Aquarius. Aquarius, you got 2 again, okay? Gemini, you received Daniel. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now, okay? So whether you are going through a divorce, whether you are already divorced, whether you're dealing with somebody because they're in a third party, okay? Daniel is the angel of marriage and he's assisting you right now in bringing your connection together and or bringing your connection closer, okay? Or reconciling your situation. So understand that this is the message for you guys. Okay, now Libra, you received Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to the next step. Happiness awaits you now. Okay, I did this Love Yourself First card, not only for just Libra, but as a collective. I'm going to do the same thing here with Caressa, okay, because we don't have coincidences. What have I been saying the whole entire time? The last card out on the grid was the 5 of Diamonds, indicating that you are entering a completion in a cycle. Happiness does await you now. You have victory. You have money. You have abundance. It's part of the path, okay? It is a cycle that is meant to complete itself. So you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call on your angels to comfort you, guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Don't become so pessimistic and or over, analyzing your truth, your internal truth here, okay? What you know to be true is true. The cycle is completing itself and there will be happiness, okay? So then, Aquarius, you received Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me, okay? So Aquarius, any sort of healing that needs to take place right now, regardless of what it is, it could be physical, it could be mental, it could be, emotional, internal, psychological, whatever you want to refer to it as. But whatever these challenges are within yourself, understand that there is healing taking place right now. It's just quieting this noisemaker up here in order to take it all in order to heal, okay? You also received Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me, okay? This may or may not connect with every single Aquarius here. Who knows, if you're cross-watching for an Aquarius, it might just trigger you there. Here's where some healing might need to take place, especially if we are pondering on a deceased loved one. They do want you to know that they are happy and at peace, and they don't want you to worry, okay? So this was my Happy Valentine's Day reading for my air signs, Sun and Moon. Now, the special that I'm running is 20 for 20, so you receive 20 minutes for $20, okay? What you need to do is you need to email me at love.above717@gmail.com. It is in the drop box below. Your code for the subject line is YTVD, okay? Then you can put in the message what it is that you would like about your reading. I need your name, I need your birth date, I need the opposite party that you're dealing with, same information, your direct questions, and any third-party situations that you're dealing with, so I can separate them from interfering in the messages that you're looking for, okay? Whatever relationship it may be, whatever situation may or may not have been connecting with you, you know, but there is a situation you want me to look into and help you with. That's what this would be about. It would be delivered to you directly to your email via video recording, just like this, and it is 20 minutes for $20. So if you're interested, shoot me an email, subject line code YTVD, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. This special does end on the 17th. It will no longer be valid, okay? So if you want to get in to have that done for you as soon as possible, go ahead and shoot me an email. As always, I love you guys. Bye.